Hi, my name is GOKULA, part of Team Vircle, group number 41, and today we're going to talk about trusted giving, aid disbursement for government agencies as part of Perhatian 2. Let's start a little bit with setting the scene. More than 6 million people in Malaysia depend on some form of aid, either government or others. And last year, about more than 10 billion was dispersed, and this is expected to double or triple this year thanks to the pandemic. Now, the biggest challenge and concerns around dispersing taxpayer money for aid, it really is related to the impact, right? And transparency first on who's receiving what and whether it's properly consumed. And second thing is leakage. And this is something that Vircle intends to address. Now, Vircle simplifies disbursement of aid benefits in a transparent, trusted, and secure manner. How does it work? An agency or provider uses the Vircle platform to provide digital aid approvals tied to a recipient ID or My Card with spending rules on what they can spend on. The recipient heads to the store, uses the card to tap, and the merchant app does a photo ID. The recipient spends the aid benefit or picks up what has been allocated to them, and the provider receives real-time notification and insights on what has been picked up, and money flows directly from the provider to the store only for the benefits that has been picked up, not for everything. Now, underpinning our whole proposition today is our control and visibility engine. It's one of the kind that we've designed in Malaysia that allows anyone to control how their money is being used and spent by a third-party recipient. It's built to be child-safe, secure, and encrypted. Now, we also strongly focus on cutting the leakage. So without the intermediaries and with the use of a digital framework, we can make sure that RM1 given is also RM1 received. We support multiple benefits type, not just cash, but one can also provide non-cash benefits. So it could be monthly groceries, weekly vegetables, daily meal rations, or even fertilizer or some other subsidies. We can support any of these types of benefits. Now, recipient does not need to have a smartphone or a bank account in our solution. They can use their My Card or any other agency-related cards. We can use existing retail distribution arms to distribute aid because we operate under the e-money laws and we can acquire merchants. Finally, we take security and compliance very seriously, and we come to KYC and banking grade security. And we're also integrated to the MYHackathon blockchain for independent proof of delivery. Now, validation is everything. The tech is not just on paper. It has been validated in several programs, one of which I've highlighted here. 20 women from a disadvantaged community receive monthly groceries up to 100 ringgit paid for by independent providers, but with a catch that these women only got their monthly grocery benefits if the kids attended free tuition, because let's face it, to get out of poverty, we need kids to be motivated in studies. Now, we won an award, one of 8 in Asia in the UNCDF 2019 FinLab Challenge, and represented Malaysia in the last UN General Assembly SDG side event. Though we are a young startup, we have some pretty good accolades with the like of UNCDF, Bank Negara, and financials, and also some good partners like MDOS, MDEC, and MIMOS backing us up, and also Cradle TGP. We have a business model, it's two-sided. We take a fee from the stores on all aid benefits, and we also charge a subscription fee per account from the agency. Now, today I'm leading the execution team for MYHackathon. I've spent over 20 years in the corporate world in multiple countries worldwide before coming back in 2012 under Talent Corp and quitting corporate life in 2019 to focus on my passion in financial inclusivity. Sarah and Alia are critical members of MYHackathon team here, and they focus on key aspects of the execution, which is product and operations. Behind the three of us, of course, is a small and nimble team with over 80 man-years experience in relevant areas of what we do. Now, as part of the pilot program, we have roped in MIMOS as one of our partners, and we also rope in Bank Negara Malaysia volunteers team to execute KAPA Phase 2 program, where they would use the same technology to disperse financial aid. Now, the pilot program itself is a bit busy slide. It has 4 key objectives, which is maximizing automation,
1 minute to go,
leakage, securing compliance, and simplifying operations. We are ready to go as long as once we have the Perhatian 1 winners identified, we can work together with them, starting from identification of bona fide recipients and exiting the pilot program with commercialization SOPs to make sure what we build is something scalable. Now, I end this presentation with 4 key points, ladies and gentlemen, on what we do. Our data-driven and visibility control engine allows anyone to control any types of benefits given from one party to another. Our offering is very B40 friendly and child friendly. We take safety and security very seriously, and our offering is very flexible from a service point of view and commercial models point of view. Either we manage the service or we let the agency manage the service on themselves. Now with that, I'm open to questions, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.